Okay, I got my Cheez-Its, I got my fruit punch, and let's just talk. Cause this can get so real so fast.
You flexing for a living, out here lying for free. Oh, you want the lifestyle, who you trying to be? Don't you love it? Being hated, damn I love it. Being hated, why you press? Why you messes? Let them hate you, still the baddest.
Hey you guys, it's Ayana Iman. Welcome back to my channel. And today I'm gonna be telling you guys the good, the bad, and the ugly that comes with going to a HBCU and why I chose to go to one. Before we get into this topic, I want to talk about the wig that I have on today. This is the Tabia Blowout Straight Unit from Outre, their Swiss lace front collection. So this is basically a wig to imitate a blowout. Like you just got a fresh blowout. Look, it's not too flat, but it's not too poofy. It looks like a second day blowout. This wig can be found on Beauty Crew. I'm gonna show you guys right here how to get to that website. And the price on this wig, super affordable and super cute. If you ever just have a night out or you just wanna go somewhere real quick, you have a photo shoot, senior pictures, anything. So let's get into this topic, this little TT, because everyone always asks me on Instagram, like, why'd you choose a HBCU? I don't talk about school like that, and people always ask me about school, so why not talk about it? I mean, I've been here for what, 3 years? Why not just discuss it? So if you're new to my channel, I am a junior at the illustrious Hampton University. I have 3 semesters left till I am graduated, and it feels great. I started my channel at the end of my freshman year, but didn't start posting consistently till last year. So you may be able to go back into my videos and see a couple of freshman year vlogs. I have my spring break trip to Miami. I have my freshman ball experience. So the big question, why did I choose an HBCU? Okay, I would say I chose the HBCU one before because of the culture. Before Beachella and all these things came out, my class of 2017 was not informed about HBCUs, their culture. It wasn't all big on Twitter. It wasn't like going around, so I didn't know what I was getting myself into. I just knew that it was gonna be fun. I knew I was gonna be around a lot of brown and dark people like me. I didn't know what I was getting myself into though when I first got there. I just went into it with no expectations and no, like, I feel like a lot of people go into them now with these expectations that it's lit all the time, and it's just like, oh, every day is a party, and no, it's not. Maybe it is actually freshman year, but once you've been at the school for a while, it's not. You're surrounded by go-getters, like everybody is on a mission to do something great, and you just want to be a part of that greatness. So it's literally just like a chain of evolution of black people that you want to be a part of and that you want to gain the experience of. I've seen a lot of people honestly come into the school one way freshman year, and now I know them and they're completely different by the way they dress, by the way they act, like their mindsets, their goals, their starting businesses, like everything's different. So I would say a full 360 of yourself and finding your inner self really comes with going to any HBCU, not even just Hampton University. Going to a HBCU, your professors will instill in you really the importance of being well-rounded in the workplace, no matter where, so you're prepared for anything that they won't expect you to be prepared for as a black person. So they really like, it's just a real world experience that you won't get at a PW, but a lot of the teachers may not know that that exists, or they may be ignorant to what goes on in the world as for a black person going into the professional workplace. So the good, now let's talk about the bad. So bad, HBCUs are extremely underfunded. So we don't get the luxuries that PWIs get. Some PWIs have lazy rivers outside the dorm. We'll be lucky if we have cold water. That's literally what it is. Extremely underfunded. Some of the dorms have mold. Sometimes the water will be out. The fire alarms will malfunction, and all of a sudden I'm outside at 3 a.m. On a school night, like different things like that. But I really feel like it's like some people I know left because of the living conditions. Personally, I only lived in a bad dorm my freshman year. My second year. I should have just stayed in that dorm for like this year, but I didn't think I'd be living in a dorm. But that was one of the best dorms. There was really never any issues, no bugs. It was called WB Du Bois Hall as a co-ed dorm, so my boyfriend was able to come over a lot. Like, it was just a great dorm. Lenient, had a refrigerator, no rules. But my freshman year dorm, you know, they had bugs. I experienced the roach experience. I almost died. I was bawling my eyes out. It was disgusting. And yeah, I've witnessed like no water. I've never witnessed mold though, but I do know people that have had mold in their dorms and upperclassmen dorms, and it really just comes from lack of funding. And now that different celebrities are giving HBCUs the recognition that they need, I feel like we're on a rising, like, it's gonna start by the time I graduate, obviously, but they'll be way better by the time people who are watching this, prospective students, come. It'll be way better. HBCUs are just horribly underfunded, and it's just really sickening because every school, every PWI wants to steal our culture, steal our things, but we're underfunded. They're funded by the state. So that's one thing to look out for. Don't expect a luxury experience when you go to a HBCU, but you will be treated like a human. Like, don't get me wrong, it won't be like you're living in a jail cell, but you will not be getting luxury Ritz-Carlton and none of that. Like, yeah, for the most part, that's the only thing I would be careful of. I would also be careful of your sense of losing yourself depending on which HBCU you go to. You think you have to dress nice all the time and be to the tens all the time, and if that's not your personality, don't do it and don't conform to be accepted by other people. Like, I'm naturally extra, so yes, I will always have my nails done. I'll do my, you know, my lashes. I'll have a new wig. That's me though. But if that's not you, do not force it to be, or you will lose yourself trying to fit into the HBCU culture, which doesn't even exist. You are who you are. You do what you do, and you dress how you dress, and it has nothing to do with where you go. You don't have to dress a certain way because you go somewhere. Like, let's kill it now. Let's kill that stereotype because it's dumb. Like, if you're not like that in real life, then don't try to be like that. It's fine. If you want to wear sweatpants to class, then wear those. Me, I'll be wearing some booty heel. But that's me. Like, you know, don't try to be like anyone but yourself, because you will lose yourself trying to fit in and trying to be other people. Like, it won't work out for you. And even if you feel like it's working out for you and you get more attention from other people or recognition from people on campus, you'll really have the recognition from the people, but yourself and your sense of self will be gone, and you'll just be an empty body walking around masking yourself with somebody else. I know that just got so deep, but it's so true because everybody does that. I would say that would be the ugly of HBCUs, or choosing to go to an HBCU would just be the sense of losing yourself, because I've just seen it happen so much, and it can happen so easily at any school just from being away from your family, and it's a whole new life. So the question that I always get a lot is, do I regret going to an HBCU? No, I wouldn't trade experience of going to a HBCU ever. Like, I wouldn't trade it for the world. This was the best experience ever. It's not even over yet. I still have way more to go, but I've learned so much. Like, I learned so much about the world. Like, I feel like going to an HBCU, you gain real world experiences that you wouldn't really gain at a PWI. I can literally rant about this forever, but I'm just gonna wrap it up here. That's why I chose HBCU, and that is the good, the bad. That is my opinion, at least, of the good, the bad, and the ugly of HBCUs. If you have any questions, just follow me on Instagram and make sure you DM me and say follow me. Not because I say follow me because otherwise it will go on my request. So make sure you follow me and I'll follow you back, and we can talk about it. Like, we can discuss. I'm here for the chats about HBCU culture because it's something you should really educate yourself on before you apply. Like, educate, research, and visit. Those are educate, research, and visit. Those are the top 3 things you should do before you apply, not only to HBCUs but to any school. So like I said, you can contact me. My Instagram is in the description box below. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for chit-chatting with me, and I will see you guys in my next video.